I sing this love song to God. Hugh is spelled as H-U. It opens my heart. When I say it opens my heart, it means my heart expands with love. I want to share it. I want to give it. I want to give it to myself. So I have gone into the habit when I am standing, waiting for anything, I start to sing this sound, hue, as well as tap my foot. It just like it's like you are floating in the air without any weight, happy, in freedom. That's the kind of feeling I get. So I don't tell anyone, but for me, it's just start singing that hymn to myself. Today's message, if you are open to the Holy Spirit, you will find truth coming to you through the actions and words of other people. So you are a gift to me today. And this one is, we can never become God, but we can become godlike. In becoming godlike, we begin to share this divine quality of unconditional, no strings attached love. As I mentioned, I got married, and when I was trying to know about my husband, first of all, I saw that he had a lot of credit cards. That means a lot of loan. And I came from India having had no loans. This is how we were taught. But instead of looking at a negative, I got the inner impression that I owed him something from the past. So that's something nobody would have told me, but I got it on my inner, and I accepted it. So it was more of a payback relationship. I didn't know too much about reincarnation, but as I grew up in India, where they talked all the time about reincarnation, that we lived before. And I have had, when I was growing up as a child, I always felt like I'm a reincarnation of my uncle. And the background about my uncle has been that he was a doctor too, but he was so devoted, he will go on his bicycle to villages to help people. One more thing I heard, that he used to go on his bike and he would hear a sound of flute of God, and he would just go in that direction. That his heart was open so much. I don't know why I'm crying right now, but it just shows the love for God and how God can manifest to you in the form of sound, which is just encompassing you, and you want to be with it and you want to go for it. It doesn't matter where you are going. It is the kind of love that continues even when the person gives us nothing back. We just love. Sometimes it is called goodwill, which is a good way to give love to the world. As I learned more and more about Eckankar, learning more and more about doing spiritual exercise every day. First, I read a passage from one of the Eckankar books. It opens my heart even further, and then when I sing it, I'm going to say not very many times, I have seen the flashing light and with the sound. One time I was walking in my backyard and I was singing hue. There were birds singing with me, I thought, because when you look up the sky, there are birds singing in a row and they're just bringing a great loving song, and I joined with them with my hue. So to me, the sound is part of God's presence. I deal with children, and the parents bring their kids, and I listen to them, address to their concerns. When you treat your clients as equal and give them love, so the service becomes like much more open flower rather than it's like give and take, that I do something for them and they give me money. So it became much more intensive, as if I'm carrying my own family. I developed that habit of feeling they are equal. So respect them, treat them as I will treat myself. That was a gift from Eckankar. Nobody would have told me in my medical practice when I was learning about it. I was not in a very good relationship with my husband's family. Few years ago, I was evaluating myself. So this was nighttime, so I asked my inner teacher before I went to sleep that I have this situation. And then I went to sleep. And then I realized in the morning when I woke up, I was smiling. What happened during the dream, that my husband's family members came, I treated them so very well. I cooked for them and we had a good time. So when I said I was smiling, I was so happy that I got the answer which I did not expect before I went to sleep, what I should be doing to improve the relationship. So for me is, if I have a question, ask before you go to sleep, because during your sleep, during your dream, you are more connected to your inner guide, to your inner help. And you never know when the answers to your questions are going to be revealed to you. As I was growing up and became a doctor, I would have never thought I would come to this country. And I never thought that my love for God will get so much help. Whether you say it in one language or in another language, or you may call yourself Hindu, or you may call yourself a Muslim or some other, they were open to that God. So it's like a surprising gift. And I am so very grateful for this journey. So going into Eckankar, I had no problem. My father never said anything. Instead, whenever I visited him, he listened to the way I talked about different things. He told me, continue on what you are doing. So I'm so grateful for the help my teacher is bringing me inwardly. I know I have a lot to learn, but at least the path is open for me.
How do you practice humility in your daily life?
Well, you have asked me a very difficult question. I didn't think I was humble. But maybe I had some characteristics of humbleness in me and I did not know. And coming into Eckankar, those got highlighted, and not only those characteristic of goodness got highlighted, but the negative got highlighted as well. So that became like a proposition for me to solve. And I'm still learning that. I'm not there. It's a work in progress.